Hi, we're Tutorial Group U, and our location was the Indian YMCA, and we're going to be talking about the history of the Indian YMCA and the impact on economic growth. Okay, so the history of the YMCA. The Indian YMCA in London was founded in 1920 by K.T. Paul, an Indian Christian and one of the most influential YMCA leaders of his time. Following 1855, the establishment of British Raj, colonial policies enabled an increasing number of Indians to travel to the UK to pursue higher education and better employment opportunities.
However, despite these opportunities, the colonial dynamic resulted in many Indians suffering from social and economic marginalization, and so the Indian YMCA served as a vital support network for the British Indians. Subsequently, following post-colonial India in 1947, there was a shift in the organization of the Indian YMCA. It now began to play a vital role in maintaining economic ties with India, facilitating trade, migration, and investment between the two nations.
The current role of the building. The Indian YMCA currently serves many functions. It acts as a community hub where members can throw events and meetings to create a sense of belonging. Some of these events include cultural activities where people can exchange their cultures and promote diversity. It offers social services such as counseling and job training to support marginalized communities. They hold youth programs to encourage the youth to engage in sports and educational workshops to boost their confidence and skills. The Indian YMCA also operates a restaurant which is open to the public, serving Indian cuisine. It offers a place for short-term and long-term Indian students to stay, and they provide amenities like free gym access to improve the well-being and health of their guests. They organize monthly trips to various places in the UK at a cheap price to help residents settle in and enjoy the country.
In the 2021 National UK Census, 1,864,318 people were recorded as being part of the British Indian community. This accounted for 2.9% of the UK's population. The British Indian community continues to grow at the fastest pace amongst all immigrant communities, with a total of over 250,000 Indians immigrating to the UK in 2023. Out of these 250,000 immigrants, 127,000 have immigrated to the UK for work, 115,000 for education, and 9,000 for other reasons, signaling to us that immigrants from India can be a great benefit to the UK's economy.
Whilst commonly in public debate, immigration is considered a fiscal burden to public finances, migrants contribute £83 billion annually to the UK's GDP. These are positive net contributions during periods where the UK itself has run an overall budget deficit. British Indians, a model minority, have the highest employment rate of all ethnic minorities at 76%, and are 39% less likely to receive tax benefits than British natives. Since becoming part of the Commonwealth, Indian migrant labour has helped reconstruct the country after World War II and continues to boost its economy daily.
From 1st of January 2024, the visa restriction policy in the UK has led to several significant impacts on universities and the broader UK economy, such as deterring prospective international students, leading to decreased enrolment numbers. Universities often rely on these students for tuition fees, which can be significantly higher than those paid by domestic students. Therefore, it has resulted in reducing funding for universities, which could possibly lead to increased tuition fees for domestic students. This will become a huge burden on students as they have to take out larger loans and so repay interest for longer duration, which could mean standard of living falls. Additionally, the policy will have long-term impacts on the economy, as the UK would lose many of its high-skilled workforce and therefore have reduced competitiveness in many industries, resulting in a slower pace of economic growth.
Thank you for listening.